Certainly.
Hello, and oh yeah, the top screen's dark, that's why. Hello and welcome! We're back at long last. It's been literally 2 weeks. My bad. A lot of shit's happened. How are we doing, guys? I hope you're as excited as I am to be back to some Pokemon. I genuinely have been having so much fun with this game. Oh, our controls are fucked again. I promise I'm okay. No, why is that wrong? Spiders. Why is A going backwards and B going forward? When nowhere else seems to have this issue. Sup, dog. Didn't I have the running shoes? Yeah, there we go. What the fuck was I doing? I know we gotta go to Veilstone. That's about all I know. I don't remember what was happening last time. What does that little dot mean? Yo, hold up. Hey, Benjmeister, you're pretty familiar with this game. What does this little orange dot that's moving around mean? Is that like some kind of objective of some kind? Well, that's Veilstone. Oh, good God, thank you, Norton Security. I'm really, absolutely love you popping up in front of what I'm doing at the worst fucking times. Piece of shit program that's never done anything good for me. Other than waste space on my hard drive. Granted, I don't pay for it, so it's probably better than it seems. So it seems I gotta go north. Oh yeah, I was doing this last time. Bike. That's the wrong gear. And I think I took care of everyone here last time and went and healed up before I left. I think that's what happened. Yeah, I don't think I've done this route yet. That's one of those trees I'm supposed to rub honey on, right? That cough that caused me to cancel last stream, still got it. Not anywhere near as bad. I actually felt like crap on Thursday and Friday. I also don't remember who we were in the process of training up either, but I can assure you Staravia is not a good matchup for Bronzor. No, Steel Psychic, I believe. Although it is the first form, it might only be Steel. They like to do that sometimes. Let's see. It's going to be well, it is levitating, so I don't think ground type attacks are going to be very good. Eevee. Eevee's who we were supposed to be leveling up, but it has the XP share currently. What attacks do we have here? I think we want a rock type attack. No. We want fighting type. No, but it's psychic. Fuck. Type effectiveness chart to the rescue. Let me just type those words in to Google real quick. Did it just make it start raining? Or was that just the rain that was already... No, that chart fucking hurts my eyes to look at. Where's the not fucked one that I was using? Steel, weak to fire, weak to fighting, weak to ground. Not weak to rock. You know, in fact, strong against rock. I should have seen that coming. Ghost, fire, maybe dark. Dark. Is normally effective against it. Yep, as is ghost. Or against steel type, that is. You know, good call. Why don't I switch my Pokemon again and ensure that Eevee's the only one that gets any amount of valuable XP off of this? So it is not Psychic type. Interestingly. So, we're off to a great start, guys. We're off to a wonderful start. See how great we're doing at this game? I swear to you, I've been playing Pokemon for 15 years. I'm an expert. I know this franchise inside and out. No flaws in my knowledge. That's definitely not why. Well, that wasn't super effective either. What is its typing? I just verified that fighting's good against steel. Makes my brain hurt. What up, Carter? Welcome. Ah, shit. You're right. Well, maybe you're right. No, that would have to be it. I am confused now. Shield on is easier. Steel rock. We just hit it with a fighting type move. This will do 4 times damage. Great Pokemon, by the way. Excuse me. But it's resisting water, so it wouldn't have done more. Oh, you mean against Shieldon? Yeah. No, it still would have been normally effective, although Water Gun... Yeah, you're right, technically. You're right. I thought you were talking about Bronzor. Leave me alone. See, I'm looking right here at the type effectiveness chart, and it says plain and simple that I'm fucking stupid. Oh, and I need to turn on the replay buffer. Damn it. Nope, he doesn't care that I'm here. Oh, this guy's clearly got fighting types, yeah? There's nothing to clip, dude. There's nothing to clip. I just turned on the replay buffer. You're just wasting your points. And I know, I literally just said something about having to turn on the replay buffer, too. And this is like the fucking 8th time I've said something in a stream about, oh shit, the replay buffer's not turned on. And I turn it on and you immediately redeem a clip. I'm not refunding your points this time, my guy. How do you check your points balance? Exclamation point, points. Yeah. And I immediately turned on the replay buffer after I said that. And I commented that I didn't have the buffer on yet. You wasted your points. You are like the only person who consistently uses exclamation point clip several seconds after I comment on not having the buffer up. You have to turn it off in order to close OBS properly. Otherwise, OBS throws a little bit of a fit about still recording when you're trying to turn it off. And I don't have it set up to automatically turn on, because that's a fucking pain in the ass. You have to actually edit the desktop like link that opens the program with an actual line of code in the name of the desktop shortcut. And I didn't feel like trying to do that. Some normal phrases in that language. Sure. Why not? I've dulled your sharpness. Okay, dude. Pokemon. I keep trying to treat it like a modern Pokemon game and pressing select, or the equivalent of minus, to try and open my menu. Eevee. Summary. Probably like 4 battles, or 4 fainted Pokemon away from a solid level up. Alright. Ayo, let's go. Checking south where I logically shouldn't have been going at all was useful. Ain't fuck all around me. How do I get to that guy? Ah, through cutting a tree down. Oh wait, but I already have cut. Dude, it's just Irish. Congratulations, you created the Irish accent. I was able to gather that much. Thank you, though. I'm gonna have some Irish person in my comments now, like, fucking going off of me. I'm not even gonna try and do an Irish accent. It'll be miserable. Alright, throw your best fighting types at me, guy. It looks like when you type out the Irish accent. That's certainly an interpretation. Depending on what your device's font settings are set to, I suppose the R and the N could be a little too close together and look like an M. Unfortunately, I'm reading these on PC, so I don't really have a system font setting. Just have to make do with whatever I'm graced with by the application that is open at the time. You actually can't send links in the chat. If you're on the Discord, you are able to send links there. But what the ass? You distracted me. I mean, you're in the Discord group chat, I think you mean, because I don't accept friend requests from any of my viewers. This isn't particularly helpful. I cannot believe Staravia went down. Like, you're good. I'm being a little bit of an ass. It's par for the course with me. Of course he's about to send in Machop. Who would have figured? That's why I had my flying type out. I have revives. I have a revive. Fuck it, there's no point. It's so stupid, dude. You can just post it in general. Holy shit balls. That's a normal type. That is a normal type. On today's episode of Jace Makes Consistently Shit Plays, we're witnessing an absolute failure to use any level of effective Pokemon training. To include letting the only thing on the team useful in this fight die to something which is not very effective against it. Followed by sending out the one thing that will be absolutely fucking raped by the opponent's Pokemon. We're doing great. I say the one thing. I actually mean the two thing. I have two things on my team that are weak against fighting type attacks. And I sent both of them out back to back. Ah! I think my chair might be slightly too far reclined. It's a little bit better. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. Oh shit, fist plate. Well, that's a fucking lore drop if I've ever seen one. Nah, fam, we're going back. We're going all the way back, and we're healing. Some bullshit. Some actual bullshit is what that was. And, like, no one on my team got any useful amount of XP from that, because I put fucking everybody out. Eevee got half of the XP, everyone else got a third of what was remaining. And we can kind of just avoid the grass entirely. The biggest... what? That's nuts, dude. Oh, you mean a geezer? I don't fucking know, dude. I really don't talk to a lot of old people. Play the one where you get Reshiram. There's a lot of words that are similar to Keezer, but I think you mean specifically geezer with a G is British slang term. Otherwise, you, I suppose, could be referring to Kaiser, which is entirely different, and we'll come back to that in a second. But given the definition that you gave, I'm assuming you mean geezer. Kaiser is a German derivative form of, or it's a Germanic derivative of the Latin word Caesar. I don't even know what move we're getting. Yeah. I fucking responded to you, dude. I told you to play the one where you get Reshiram. Alright, Eevee's level 22. I missed what it said he's putting out. Ah, Machop. No, there's no need. You just pick Snivy, it's the best one. I don't think you can choose bacon. Oh, you mean Tepig. No, bacon kind of is an option. Nah, dude. Tepig, decent enough design. Pig Knight, you're starting to lose me a little bit. Embor, fucking garbage. Not really. I just don't like Embor all that much. It's not garbage. But Snivy's better. By a lot. And I know that's a fucking contentious opinion. Going to thoroughly disagree with that opinion, though I respect that that is in fact your opinion. I'm happy for you. I do also have to ask, I suppose, if you thought Incineroar was the best from Gen 6, or sorry, Gen 7. Alright. Draco. How many godforsaken times do I have to fucking explicitly say no spoilers? It's like, legitimately. I haven't watched the trailer. I'm getting the game. I have it pre-ordered. No fucking spoilers. I'm gonna hope that you're just outright wrong about what you've just said and that it's not spoilers. I've encountered 2 things that are spoilers. And I will tell you the only 2 things. The only 2 things that I know about Legends EA. 3 things. It takes place in the Kalos region. Dragonite and Hawlucha got megas. That's all that I know about the games. That's all I want to know about the games. Do not say fucking anything about the games. I don't care if you're trying to lie to me right now and say incorrect information. No fucking spoilers. It's not a difficult concept, yet it's one I've had to repeat over and over and over again regarding these upcoming games. I don't want spoilers. I don't care what kind. I don't care if it's supposed to be common knowledge. There's a specific reason I didn't watch the trailer and refused to watch the trailer. I'm not going to go over that again. Spoil anything else for any of the upcoming games that I care about, I will fucking start banning people. Decidueye is superior from that region, yes. I had to pick on you, though, for choosing the wrestler over the grass type for Gen 5. So I called you out on, or I guess was kind of making fun of you, insinuating that you would choose the wrestler over the grass type for Gen 7 also. My apologies, dude. Yeah, I don't care if you've been failing to avoid spoilers. That doesn't matter. I have explicitly stated on a number of occasions I don't want the fucking spoilers. I don't care. Period. It is a hard, fast rule. You don't spoil shit for my channel. You don't do it. It was an easy enough, respectable rule when it was Zelda and no one fucking cared about it, apparently. Yep. I'll agree that Primarina is better than Incineroar, but it is not the best starter from that generation. A Grass Ghost Owl starter? What more could I ask for? You got me heated. Less than 30 minutes into stream, dude. Best starter in Gen 1. Bulbasaur. Grass, Poison. Absolute fucking unit of a Pokemon. And you saw... Dude, I always start streaming at 5. I don't know what you're talking about. What was I saying? You saw my playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green, dude. The absolute untouchable combo that was, I think, Toxic, Venoshock, Leech Seed, and Giga Drain. Fucking nothing could stand up against my Venusaur. If it wasn't weak to grass, I just made it weak to poison. Yeah, we made the change a while ago, dude. I think we made the change well before I started playing Tears of the Kingdom. Should actually be an easy fight. I say that, and it could still go completely wrong. Gligar is most likely going to go after... Or is most likely going to try to attack Staravia, is what I was trying to say. So we will risk it in this case, because Staravia is going to take down Roselia here, leaving Gligar to attack Staravia and Shellos to finish it off. Never mind! Never mind! Use fucking Quick Attack. I also haven't trained the Eevee personally at all. The Eevee has not gone out into battle. I have done nothing to increase its friendship. It's only gaining XP through EXP share. I plan to take the EXP share from it eventually. I need to look over Glaceon's move list. These two are going to be a little difficult. Yeah, man, you said that before, I know. That is not a fighting type move, okay. Rollout, yeah, that's... Lickitung needs to die. And he needs to die very soon. Let's try Wing Attack on Weasel. I know it's not going to be particularly effective, but it should do some amount of damage. They're both going after solely Staravia, which is slightly frustrating. Oh, thank God it did it. Oh! Hey, we got level 23 pretty fast, actually. Sending in routes. Okay. Staravia is going to switch in for Luxio. And Pearl's going to use Cut on Buizel, which should finish off Buizel. Hi, Keenan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, dude, it's been a while.
Drink some water.
My water bottle is empty. I guess we're being forced to take an impromptu pause, which actually kind of helps. I gotta take this sweater off. It is way thicker than my other sweaters that I've been wearing. And as you know, it gets fucking hot as tits in my room when I'm trying to stream. I'll go get some water. I'll be right back, guys. I was behind the microphone when I yelled that. I'm sure it wasn't exactly the most helpful thing in the world. Right back. I have returned. And I returned with snacks. And a drink. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, man. They nerfed Scyther for no reason. Oh, there you go, Keenan. I drank some water. I'm gonna eat this real quick, which is gonna make me also drink water, because these things fucking dry your mouth out like nothing else. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Hey, look, man. Game Freak made some great games. However, they have been trying desperately to figure out how to balance the mess they created for 30 years. So, there's a lot more than that one decision that you have that is well worth being angry about. Let's hope Driftblim is flying type like I think it is. Suck my ass, Driftblim. It's flying type, alright. We're gonna have to use one of our revives. Oh. I can't believe Driftblim had the fucking audacity to survive that attack. And I still haven't landed a single fucking hit on routes, dude. And half my fucking team's down. This fight is, like, actually pissing me off. Ace trainers, man. Shit, dude. Fuck, I didn't want to go back there. Down, I'm pressing down, not fucking left, man. Will we make it to Veilstone City today? I don't know. Particularly care about those berries, so we'll sort that out later. I definitely already grabbed whatever item was down there. I feel like there's more items hidden over here in the grass, so actually I need to run from this fight with Meryl real quick. I also need to reevaluate my team and what levels we're at. Okay. It's these two. Currently. They need to be up front. We'll get Staravia to level 25, then we'll bring Shellos up to par with that, and then we'll work on getting all 3 of these to 26, and then all 4 to 27. Still don't actually know how to use the radar all that well in this. We made it. There's the gym. And we're gonna need rock climb here soon. What does genial mean? It's like great, I think. Shit, man, I'm fucking studying Spanish, and that's French, but I definitely understood that. Said, do you love Pokemon? I don't know, it's very, very something, moi aussi. C'est genial. And I know I'm pronouncing that like it's Spanish and not French also. You'd say considerably fewer syllables. Mysterious artifact that fell from the stars. Sorry, mysterious meteorite. I don't know why I read artifact. Those are definitely not there for the 4 different forms of Deoxys or anything. That was definitely a Team Galactic guy talking about HM for Fly, right? I definitely want that, you know? Galactic Veilstone building. We dream of the universe. That's a nifty thing to say. So I feel like I definitely have to actually check out the gym, right? Why is that guy kind of... No, that's definitely not. Do you remember one might find a coin case? There's a clown giving them away here. There's a lot of clowns around. Save stone. Thanks, dude. Aha! I knew it. He says run from electricity, but then according to someone, he has a Quagsire, so he certainly doesn't run from electricity. He's not even this gym's leader. Whoever made this batch under-seasoned them. Oh, I thank you. Staravia is going to be our lead in this gym, I believe. Doing better now that I'm not sick, you know. Oh, Intimidate's gonna... Staravia has Intimidate. It's gonna be so useful throughout this gym, too. Used Foresight. But I wonder if it foresaw this. It's evolved, so it's gonna be... Ooh, Staravia's getting close to what we want. I was sending him a choke. Staravia's about to pass everybody, I think. Staravia's gonna kill it in this gym, bro. That wasn't meant to be a pun, but take it. Oh, damn, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even own GTA. I very briefly owned a copy of San Andreas, but that has since sold. Pokemon? Nah. Ah. Fucking dumb. Couldn't have done that one extra HP of damage. Defeated Black Belt Colby. It was a crushing defeat for him. Alright, so we don't actually have to do anything in order to have access to the gym. So I instead want to check out the Team Rocket shenanigans that are going on here. I do gotta find the Pokemon Center, though. Oh, sweet. I love stumbling upon random items. Marks our house, ain't no playground for kids. Oh, my bad, guys. I'm legit looking for the Pokemon Center. I wasn't trying to cause you trouble. Heyo, there we go. Pastoria City is next, right? Maybe? Let's see if it'll let me deal with the Team Galactic shenaniganry that's going on. Take everything that can be taken. Oh, what a fucking lovely policy. I guess that makes sense. Cosmic energy for the win. Alright, does this door lead anywhere different? Oh, yeah, it sure does. I don't have that teleport unlocked yet. So does this door lead anywhere different? Nope, there's just 2 doors into the lobby and then a 3rd door into randomness, I guess. And I can't fall down the giant holes there. Okay, so I legit don't think I can do anything with this yet. I probably have to get a key card for the warehouse building over here. If I had to guess, right? I'm not allowed in there. So I gotta like figure out how to get into one of these buildings and go underground or some shit would be my guess. But it looks like we're facing the gym first. Hold on, there's a casino. Fucking alright. Yeah, they went hard on the music for no good reason. Oh, hold on, go back. Nope, there we go. Alright, that one's pretty cool. No, I'm good. I was told there was a young man next door that had a coin case. Someone else said a clown has a coin case. I'm feeling lied to. There is a building here. It is technically next door. That guy's not a clown, and he looks like he'd beat me up if I called him a clown. Ayo. And with my newfound coin case, we're not going to gamble at all. Wait, what? Our name is just... Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah. They also have fucking hideous larvae. Have you seen ladybug larvae, dude? Ugly little fuckers. Ah, it could go further. Okay. Someone needs to pay for repairs in this building. Like, you definitely shouldn't have as many holes in the floor as you do. I'm gonna just come over here and do this real quick, you know. That's why it gives you a secondary route. Darren sent out Machop, sending in Staravia. Staravia, who is fast tracking to level 27. What level does Staravia evolve into Staraptor? This is an important question. One that I would like the answer for. I cannot quite seem to one-shot any of these fuckers. But they don't seem to do much damage to me on account of Intimidate. Just wait till you're done chewing on the chip to start coughing. Wait. Sip my drink. Alright. We're good. Actually, just legit check and see who made the chips yesterday. Yeah, it tracks. Bro, what the fuck? There's one singular piece of salt on this chip. Here I am bitching and moaning about the chips and I'm still eating them. Fuck you, Darren. What? I can walk up the side of the steps like that? That seems like an oversight. Every gym battle ever. Fight the first person, leave, heal. Fight the second person, leave, heal. The joke's just gonna fucking karate chop Staravia to death, but... You know, fuck it, we'll give it a shot. Haha! We're actually gonna survive. Let's go. That was a useful amount of XP. Eevee's level 25. Okay, I do actually got to look at Glaceon's learn set. Bite at level 29, Ice Shard and Ice Fang at 36 and 43, Last Resort at 50, Mirror Coat 57, Hail and Blizzard at 64 and 71, and then Barrier at level 78. So we're probably going to be looking for, I don't know if we're actually going to get all the way to level 71 with any of my Pokemon, but we'll see, because I don't know what the gym leader, or sorry, the champion is at. But I'll find out later. It's not, I don't need to know now. But we're probably going to be going for Bite, Bite, Ice Fang, and Hail at minimum. And then it's a good collection of moves I can teach it through TM. Cool. But we probably don't want to let Glaceon level up, or sorry, Eevee level up much more right now. Hell is going on here? Oh yeah, so it's not going to be enough to knock over the wheels, right? Yeah. Aha, there's another guy hiding over there. What the? Ha, you could sneak past him. I suck at doing so. Heracross? Fighting Bug? I believe. Don't do that much, don't do that much, don't do that much, don't stop it! Oh my god! Take him out! Should be 4 times. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Oh! Staravia is in A condition. And while you see, I actually need Staravia for the gym leader. It's actually crazy that Heracross survived. 4 times super effective. It is a little upsetting that this puzzle resets every single time. Alright, so what? Yeah, I literally just have to do the whole fucking thing. And God forbid I run into the punching bag just ever so slightly the wrong way. I then have to sit there and wait for it. This is a mildly tedious puzzle. And that tedium is annoying me ever so slightly. If you could believe that. She's definitely gonna fuck up our Staravia. I can just sense it, you know? You fucking know it, dude. There it goes. Staravia is going down. kill me now, I guess. Couldn't even make it through her first Pokemon. It's such a waste. Do I have anything? Yeah. Good night, Grottle. Or not. Amazingly. There it is. $500. Yeah, thereabouts. It's split between two Pokemon. She only has 3 Pokemon. But, dear God, am I clearly going to struggle through this. I think we have to leave and go train a little bit. Ow. Holy crap, dude. It's not that bad. You know, it's only 3. Is the way you should be looking at it. It could certainly have been worse. I mean, look at that. He only did half health to Shellos. And he's missing. I mean, like, I seriously have a fighting chance of making it out of here. With half of my team being weak to fighting. Absolutely insane that Shellos just fucking clutched that, by the way. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. But it also might not be. Oh! Level 32! We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. The 3 remaining Pokemon are all weak to fighting type. There's fucking nothing I can do. Good night, Luxio. It's Bibarel's turn. Never mind, Luxio, yeah, you did that. What the fuck else was I supposed to do, dude? He's gonna resist anything I do. There was nothing I could have done. I'm once again going to pull up the type effectiveness chart for this express purpose of proving you wrong. Only to clearly be proven wrong myself. You just got to know how to play the game, dude. Clearly, I'm making the more intelligent plays by making sure my team is 7 levels under. Hard to argue that logic, man. I will say, yes, it clearly states that I'm an idiot. I did not remotely expect Shellos to actually just fucking clutch Machoke like that. So, Shellos got a free level out of that encounter. What's good, Max Park? What's good, man? We're getting our ass handed to us by Maylene. I think that's what her name was. So we're just gonna kind of fuck off. That's an ace trainer. No, it's a psychic. That's less good. Or less bad. Still not good, but less bad is what I meant to say, and those are not the words that came out of my mouth. Yeah, you're full of shit with that one. Oh, Grotto can handle having its ass handed to it. Sure thing, buddy. Fucking aftermath. Not really, but we only just ended the series. Because steel conducts electricity, it's not really otherwise affected by it. It just passes the current from one place to the next. And you still have the exact same piece of unaffected steel on the other end. It's only at, like, unreasonably high voltages that you actually start to affect the metal. But most of the time, metal just conducts electricity safely. And since there are quite a few things in Pokemon that are based off of logic like that, I was just like, you know what, it's probably resistant to it. No. No, because that's kind of the exact same logic. Like, ground type is immune to electric type, right? Because you always send electricity to the ground. That's how electricity works. You start at a voltage disparity, and that voltage wants to find its way to ground. Ground isn't, no. Your negative wire is the ground wire. Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Okay. A house has a grounding rod. Your ground in the electrical panel is literally tied to a, like, 6-foot copper stake that's driven into the ground, into the literal physical ground. All of the energy that comes to your house from the electric company, once it's gone through the device that it's powering, it goes literally into the ground underneath your house. Ground type is being taken in that literal sense there, a grounding rod. That's why ground is immune to electricity. Because the ground is a wonderful conductor. Yes, the earth is a conductor. Same thing with lightning. Lightning always finds its way to the ground to equalize. So if the earth is conducting that electricity, it is allowing for that passage, that exchange of energy. Something which makes that exchange of energy easier, but is otherwise unaffected by said exchange of energy, and is simply only a media for the exchange of energy, should be resistant to it. Point 2, I guess, on that. What is a Faraday cage? A Faraday cage is a metal box which prevents electromagnetic fields from either going in or coming out. What do you mean incorrect? I'm definitely not incorrect about that. I think I would know how this shit works. In fact, I have the credentials to prove I know what I'm talking about. I work in a restaurant, though, so... clearly my credentials wound up pretty fucking useless in the end. Level 30 fucking Goldeen, bro. I just went to the Pokemon Center! How am I not fucking healed? I got too busy arguing with you. Put on a full suit of chainmail. Right? And get zapped by an amount of electricity which the gauge of wire used to make the chainmail is rated for, and you will find the electricity passes harmlessly around your body and into the ground. It's called a Faraday suit. And I know for a fact I've shown you a YouTube video where somebody makes use of a Faraday suit before. I don't need to use the Versus Seeker yet, dude. I just need to fight all the trainers that are in this area. No, why? Why would you pull the... I'm fucking signed into YouTube, open the damn app. The way... Fucking Google, man. Or let me just open this shit in the dumbest way possible to make it completely inconvenient for you. Yeah, but if your skin was made of metal, right? Electricity is going to follow the path of least resistance. The human skin, well, I guess I should say the human body, taking all things into account. Your body has a, I believe, of effective resistance of around 300 mega ohms, which means it actually takes a lot of power. Now, you can get a single volt of electricity to move through your body, but one single volt of electricity is going to require a few amps to actually cross your body. The respective resistances between electricity and humans' muscle fiber is going to mean the electricity was going to prefer the metal. If your skin was made of metal, like fucking what's his name from X-Men, the one that's been in all of the Deadpool movies. I can't think of his fucking name. Colossus. If your skin was made of metal, like good old Colossus, the electricity wouldn't touch any of your internal organs. In fact, you would be completely immune to electricity, except in fringe cases where there's just so much of it that nothing can be done about it. It's going to take the path of least resistance, which is to follow your metal-coated skin to ground. The ground you're standing on is where the electricity wants to be. You're in the way, your skin is made of metal, your internal organs aren't affected. I also got shocked by an outlet once, Draco, but that is a very different story. I wasn't helping fix it. I was genuinely being an idiot. Or if you receive... I mean, fair. If we had that particular magic system available to us in real life, yes. But that is definitely a very different argument. We're talking about the magic systems involved in Pokemon. By using real-world metrics, because sometimes Pokemon uses real-world logic to justify its typings. Like grass being strong against water, water being strong against fire, fire being strong against grass, grass being strong against rock and ground, water being strong against ground, electricity being completely nullified by ground. All of these rooted in real-world logic. I do have the coin case. And I know I quoted the resistance of the human body wrong. Ranging from 1,000 to 100,000 ohms, depending on weather conditions, essentially. If your skin is wet, the water on the outside of your skin actually helps to overcome some of the innate resistive properties of your skin. But your skin can have a electrical resistance up to 100,000 ohms, or I believe that's 100 kilo ohms. So I definitely misquoted it. My head was in the right place on that one. But my bad. You're gonna have rock types. I know you're gonna have rock types. Well, yeah, but you're getting into weird nuances, like eddy currents and the generation of electromagnetic fields. But again, the electrical resistance of metal, and this is interesting because I'm arguing that electricity should resist metal by saying that metal is electrically conductive. But metal-type Pokemon take advantage of the qualities that metals have, or steel-type Pokemon take advantage of the qualities that metals have to have an advantage. It's perfectly logical. And no, I don't think the simple electromagnetic fields or even the eddy currents generated in steel that's in an electromagnetic field would, by any means, affect your immune system, your nervous system. As long as the electricity itself does not touch your nervous system, you're fine. You will be fine. Again, I refer to wearing a Faraday suit and being shocked by a Tesla coil, as in the video I sent you. You're fine. There's no stimulation caused by that, nothing. You're completely fine. If a Pokemon finds itself needing to survive being struck by lightning for whatever reason, and it happens to be a steel type, it's just going to adapt to have thicker skin. Literally. The thicker the steel is, the more room there is for the flow of electrons, the higher amperage that you can have, and therefore, ultimately, the lower resistance. Yeah. Of course, I assumed he was going to have resistant to dark type in this generation. That's correct. I can't wait to discuss this one with Bulb later. God, I was confused. Dominic, I don't have time. Or, well, I don't have the mental capacity right now for you saying such things. In what fucking way does an effect that is present in every single Pokemon game in any way, shape, or form prove that I am required to hold berries? Does electric type resist steel? I think they should resist each other. It's really not very effective. I'm well aware. I was trying to explain my logic behind why I assumed electric was weak against steel, and that was met with, well, questioning my knowledge on the topic. So for fuck's sake, man. I don't want to spend a hyper potion on that. I do have a full heal. And a cherry berry. No, damn it. Fucking texting bulb real quick. Oh my god. Okay, so we are honestly just kind of fucked because this bronzer's spamming fucking status moves, dude. There you go, the rock guy has a fucking rock like I thought he would, but now my fucking rock fighter is kinda down for the count. It's blue because that's what color the oxidization of bronze is. Stylized. And bronze ore is not a bell, it's a bronze mirror. Bronzong is a bell. Very specific type of bell. Bronze ore is not a bell. Ancient artifact. As in, bronze ore is based off of a ancient bronze mirror artifact of a ancient civilization. You know, one that was dug up, hasn't been used in your logic is outstanding. Because there's nothing to polish off. The actual Pokemon in universe, in canon, is just that color. There's probably a very good reason that you could come up with in lore for why it chooses to keep a fine oxide layer. Which I can come back to and further explain using some real science. But the actual Pokemon's design being based off of a weathered bronze mirror is why it looks the way it does design-wise. But again, in-universe, in lore reasons, it's probably beneficial to some degree for Bronzor to keep a well-maintained, consistent oxide layer. Take, for example, a cast iron skillet. It's iron. It should be a nice silvery color, and in fact, a lot of cast irons out there you can actually purchase in that look. They are not black when they to start. You turn them black by creating a very specific crystalline structure of iron oxide on the surface, which is considerably harder than the base iron, which protects the skillet, helps make it non-stick, and those iron oxides will slowly leach off in your food, providing you iron content that, you know, supplementing your food supply if you're not eating enough dark leafy greens. But Bronzor, right? It's a steel type Pokemon. Who knows if it's actually made of bronze or if it's actually made of some form of iron. Just looks like a bronze mirror, hence the name, but it's actually made of steel. There is a process called bluing, and there's many different crystalline structures of iron oxide, which range in a variety of different colors. Bronzong could be choosing to specifically maintain a very certain, or very specific type of iron oxide on its exterior for the sake of hardness, protection. Bam. That fucking simple explanation I came up with off the top of my head with just a standard working knowledge of these things. That too. Now, I would make the case that it would make a lot more sense for Bronzor to be the one named Bronzong, and maybe Bronzong to be like Bronzel or some shit. Go from a gong to a bell. That would make a little bit more sense. A bronze gong being rung to summon the rain would make a considerable amount more sense for the lore with the Pokemon. And bronze bell. No, you stop talking, dipshit. Don't fucking tell me what to do on my stream. I can babble about Pokemon lore all the fuck I want. Scroopy is bug... Sorry. Yeah, bug poison, I think. We're gonna finally fucking get some levels on Staravia. I think it's pretty fucking easy to understand, actually. Like, pretty considerably easy to understand. You just need a working knowledge of the inspiration behind certain aspects of the lore. And an IQ above room temperature. They are games made for children, after all. Now, there's a lot of unsolved mysteries in the lore. But that's mostly due to the fact that Game Freak likes their unsolved mysteries. So they're never going to give us a proper resolution to certain things. And Arceus didn't create Mewtwo, and Arceus didn't create Genesect. And Arceus didn't create several Pokemon, more than that, actually. Arceus created, Ormagearna. And Arceus didn't create Diancie either. Well, no, Deoxys is... It's kind of implied that Arceus would have created the viruses all the same. What? No, Arceus created the whole fucking universe, dude. Just because Behemoth comes from a different planet doesn't mean it wasn't created by Arceus. Sorry, you're wrong about Deoxys and Behemoth. Necrozma, I will say I can't argue against that logic at the moment because I would have to sit down and actually finish playing Gen 7 games and analyze the lore as I go, which I haven't done yet. But it's at the very least implied that Arceus created the entire universe. It's also possible Arceus created the entire multiverse, but that one is kind of left up for interpretation and incredibly vague. But what we do know is Arceus created most of the deities, that being Dialga, Palkia, Giratina being the first three to come around, Azelf, Mesper, and Uxie coming around next to provide law, order, discipline, emotion, etc. On the world that Dialga and Palkia created. Then lesser deities beyond even those were created to maintain and shape said world. Mew was eventually created and allowed to... I say allowed, but that's its purpose. Mew was put out there to hyper evolve into all the different species out there, etc., etc., etc. Go on and on and on and on. I've spent a considerable amount of time immersing myself in the lore of 3 franchises, and outside of those three franchises, there's a very few things that I know anywhere near to that extent. Zelda in first place. And Pokemon and Pikmin are close behind in their and I want to say I probably know more about Pokemon, technically. But my knowledge of Pikmin is more complete because there's less information about Pikmin. And we are killing a lot of time on this. I don't mind going a little bit late tonight. It'll be fine. Try understanding the Zelda lore, dude. How old am I? 27. I've been a Zelda fan. We'll assume, you know, you gain that full consciousness and become your own person around 5 years old, which means I've been a Zelda fan for 22 years. I still don't understand everything, but I can almost guarantee you I could give you like a full university lecture on the Zelda lore. And it would be a semester course because we would have to go over like 30 plus 3 to 4 hour lectures. I do understand a fair amount of Doctor Who lore. Pokemon lore is frustrating, though, because you have 3 different continuities. That is a very incorrect statement. It is a generalization. You have the game continuities, plural, the TV show / movie, the anime continuities. Oh shit, there's actually a manga. You have 4 different continuities, because there's the manga continuity, which doesn't follow the TV show in the fucking slightest. Or, sorry, the anime. And then there's the card games. The card game actually has lore. Believe it or not. Fairly consistent lore. Depending on what section of the card game you're looking at. Because unlike, you know, Magic the Gathering, where they just add to the story and they continue expanding that story every new release, Pokemon's like, okay, new generation, we're going to hard reset all the fucking information you knew previously. Now, some of it's going to stay canon, but some of it's not going to stay canon. And next generation, we're going to review all of the previous lore and pick and choose what we want to have stay canon this time around. So you could have the same things canon, but you could have different things canon. You could have things that weren't canon now become canon. And the anime does the same thing. I love Pokemon, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. About to send in Krogunk, huh? I don't watch Demon Slayer, so good for them, I guess. But if I ever start, it'll be a while before I get to that movie. What I need to go find is the Black Clover movie that was supposed to come out like 2 years ago that I still never ended up watching. Yanma's bug flying, so it might be... Is flying resistant to flying? I guess I'm about to have my information. It is not, so we're going to leave Staravia out. Staravia is doing decent against this guy, actually. Getting a fair amount of XP off of him. Oh, I shouldn't have messed with it. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I thought he was going to survive for a second. I should actually, like, do a video on Zelda lore. Like, I've been wanting to. But trying to go through and reanalyze everything, and... Because essentially what I wanted to do, and I know I've talked about this before, but I'd want to do a small series of videos on the history of the Kingdom of Hyrule, like a complete history. I'm not talking like, oh, we're gonna talk about blah blah blah, this, that, the other, the last 100 years of the kingdom from the perspective of this game. No, I mean a complete history from creation to as far down the timeline as we have access to. A feat which, amazingly, I haven't really seen a lot of other people do. You're gonna get wrecked. That's not necessarily true, Draco. If the first type of a dual-type Pokemon is weaker to your Pokemon, you don't necessarily have advantage. Both typings are taken into account. This is why you have 4 times super effective attacks. If a Pokemon is grass ground type, sorry, if a Pokemon is water ground type, it's going to be 4 times weak to grass. If it's fire ground, it's going to be normal effective, or normally weak to grass. That being, it's going to take times 1 damage, because times 0.5 from fire and times 2 from ground, it'll times 1. That's an alternate dimension. It'll only really be covered in the fact, really only the story of A Link Between Worlds would be covered in that. I'm not going to go into detail on Lorule, although I do have my own theories regarding Lorule, but I will save that. Why would you post a song in memes, my guy? Do you know how Discord channels work? It's probably a fucking meme song. Alright. Yeah, it's some fucking interesting looking shit in there. Why not? Not on stream, though. It did not look stream appropriate. Alright, please tell me you're going to give me some XP for a flying type relatively easily. Alright, well, you see, we share memes in, the memes page, right? God damn it, man. Fuck. I walked all the way up to the Pokemon Center, talked to the bitch at the desk, and didn't fucking heal my Pokemon? I did this fucking twice in a row! Oh, and it's a fucking trainer fight. I can't run from it and go fucking fix my problem. No, I just have to actually suffer. What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't do that in Leaf Green. I did it literally 5 minutes ago. When the last time my Pokemon were low, and I was ranting about something when I went to the gym. It's gonna be a different type of worm, Adam. And it's the Sand Cloak. I can't remember if that's rock or ground, but we'll see. Stop it, you fucking bitch. I haven't beaten all of the trainers. I'm not even halfway through the fucking route, dude. $60 lands without fail. We'll forget. Whirlwind would. It's literally just better wing attack. I have plans for Whirlwind. I just need a different attack on another Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you said that time. It's gonna be the Metal Cloak one. And bug types are weak to rock types, so we can use rock types. Oh. It would be, Pokemon Platinum. Let me double check this before I find out I'm actually just stupid again. Okay. Blam. This is also a trash cloak, so it's gonna take a little bit for the damage to build up, I suppose. It literally make me think of, like, Kevin from The Office. Why say more when few word work? Or do trick. When few word do trick. Let me go actually fucking heal this time. Like, I don't understand how I would have fucked this up. I walk up to her, spam A, watch the animation. I could have continued ranting. But I've done this twice tonight. I also still got a bit of a cough going on, and I think I'm fucking screwing up my voice. Sorry, that was right next to my microphone. That got loud for y'all. My bad. Alright, Psychic Lady, give me fucking something worthwhile to fight against. Oh, I'm sorry. Psychic guy, not lady. Awkward. Still didn't swap around my team. Have fun, Draco. I don't even know what it said. I don't know what Pokemon's coming out next, but Staravia's taking it. Kadabra, that could be problematic. I don't speedrun. Draco's gonna go watch somebody else speedrun, though. I like learning speedrunning techniques from my favorite Zelda games, but I don't speedrun. I'm not good enough at it. Looky there, we need to go fucking heal again. Scree. I'm gonna beat this fucking gym today, dude. I'm gonna beat this gym today. I swear to you. Like, enough of these damn shenanigans with this crap. Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I feel like I definitely need more alcohol in my system to put up with some of the bullshit we have going on today. Had a very awkward grip on the bottle for a second there. It's too bad those beers are kind of expensive. I would certainly love to have those around a little bit more often. I got a few more of them, but I don't exactly plan on killing my entire 6-pack of them in one day. Which, since I'm not going to be fucking killing the entire 6-pack, means there's fucking no chance I'll get drunk. So, woo. What? That's bad. That's very bad. That is very, very bad. That's, did I, Go Grottle. Who we literally just swapped out of first position so that Staravia would come in and actually get the XP it needs. I didn't do it directly into the microphone this time. I hope you guys are, hope you can appreciate that. Staravia gained not enough XP! About to send in Flareon while I switch? Yeah! Staravia will do fine against fire. Just not against electricity. That's for damn sure. And down. God damn. Forgot that the EV evolutions are kind of worth a lot of XP. It might actually take 4 of these. I think the third one will do, but we might leave it on like 1 HP. Okay. It was a little too close to like exactly third of its health. I was a little concerned. A big root. Woot woot. We're actually just gonna have Staravia take care of this Pokemon this time. No, we're not! No, we're not! No, we're not! No, we're not! Run, 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 run before it explodes. Fucking give me control of the screen so I can run. Sweet Jesus. Fucking Gravelers, of course. Bunch of dudes up on these hills here that I haven't taken care of either. Alright. I fought that guy already. I should probably fight this guy. This is a nose pass. No, his favorite Pokemon is an epileptic fit. Seizure. It's called a seizure, not a fit. My bad. I genuinely can't tell if Quick Attack or Aerial Ace did more damage. I'm not a fan of this Porygon. Not a fan. Over here playing fuck games. No. I didn't say I don't like Porygons. I said I don't like this Porygon. Alright, what's the point of spamming fucking recover right now? Yeah, at 80%. And that's all it did. It's super effective. That's all it did. I'm literally gonna have to wait for him to use all of his fucking recovers before I can fucking kill it. What up, Big Nose? I can't take it. It's a fucking trainer Pokemon, dude. Someone owns this bastard. Oh god, yeah, dude. My rage meter's been up since, like, 520. Porygon needs recover. Oh, no, it actually made a fucking stupid play for once, so I can take it out. I'm gonna fucking kick Jamal in his dick. Rat bastard. I'm not even gonna assume that this guy actually has rock type Pokemon, because the last one had a fucking bronzer and just destroyed my fucking Grottle, which I brought out in first position specifically to deal with the guy who would have rock type Pokemon. My scalp is twitching, like my fucking across the temple and up into my hairline is fucking twitching. That's new. I don't think I've ever felt that one before. Nah, dude. We got 30 minutes left of the regularly scheduled stream. I still haven't beaten the gym. I'm not going to beat the gym if I can't find anything to fucking train the one Pokemon on my team good against fighting type Pokemon. Against. Like, seriously? I just, for Christ's sake, I have a flying type Pokemon. But the gym leader is like, hey, everyone else in my gym is level 27. I'm going to be level 32. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm the same level as the rest of the gym. Or I'm at least going to get there by the time I'm done fighting everything. This should be perfect training for it. Fucking no. Critical hit. Let's go. Yeah, no, exactly how Pokemon usually works, actually. This is the 4th gym, by the way. But, like, no, at no point today has playing Pokemon been the part that wasn't fun. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying playing Pokemon. I haven't enjoyed some of the arguments that have come from chat, though. Pokemon games don't even rank on my top 10 favorite games, dude. Like, my top 10 across all franchises. Pokemon doesn't rank. I don't know that I would safely say it is one of my favorite series. Franchises, sure. I adore Pokemon. Absolutely love Pokemon. I don't love repeated punishing bullshit. Though, I guess, you know, my recent excursion with playing Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong is kind of proving that wrong. Oh, Horizon's definitely on there, dude. It's just so good. I cannot wait for the third game, and I swear to God I will fucking lose my mind if something happens and they just never make the third game. They fucking pull a Half-Life on us and promise loosely, imply within the game itself that a third is coming and then never do. I'll be upset. Because I have both games and the DLC on Steam. Oh, Valor Lakefront. Yeah, nope. Never played the Riddick games. I know there was like a movie or something at some point. And I don't know if it's actually related to the games. I don't know fucking anything about Riddick, dude. I haven't played enough of the Mass Effect games either. Like, I started Mass Effect 1. That's about the most I can say. Yeah, not until he made that comment, I had no idea Riddick was a game, to be fully honest with you. Oh, Lance Riddick is... What? Oh, you're talking about him. The fucking black guy with all the... Yeah, the fucking black guy that, like, directly causes some of your problems, but also helps you, right? Yeah. No, he's fucking cool. I like his character. By the end of the second game, spoilers, by the way, to Kiro, if you, like, very minor spoilers. Like, I appreciate the fact that he starts to trust you a lot more. Granted, you kind of have to, you know, beat him into submission in a certain sense. Like, no, motherfucker, you're gonna listen to me, or you're off the team, and we're cutting you off from our information. Oh. Well, they better not, you know, get rid of the character entirely, right? Find a suitable replacement actor. It's possible to do that. Don't just get rid of the character completely, you know? You fucking cunt. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, Valor Lakefront. Yeah. But this part is considered part of Route 213, despite the fact that you can't actually get to this via Route 213 at all. And this is still part of the city, but is considered Route 213 also. I am confused. So what happened to him? I need rock climb for that. Which I don't believe I have yet. I can't go that way. Ah. That's unfortunate. I still haven't actually seen any of the John Wick movies, and I need to. You know, I'll fight a barrel. That's a lot better than the fucking other options around here, like, you know, Graveler with Explode. And rock type moves when I'm trying to train my bird. Not all that helpful. Not gonna lie. But this should at least bring me level 29. And then I stand a fighting chance against the gym leader. Bastard tanked with 1 HP. Fucking hate that shit. Oh, I hate that. It's so annoying when that happens. Yeah, but yeah, from here I can just kind of train by repeatedly doing the gym. Please actually let me run. Thank God. Because Staravia's speed is pretty good, so most of the time I should actually be able to get away. But, you know, here's a Staravia, so we might not actually be able to get away. If this one outspeeds me and decides... If this one outspeeds me, then I have a chance of being prevented. Oh, God. I touched the grass. And not the kind of grass people are always telling me to go touch. I'm very hungry, by the way. I need to go eat, too. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to do the fucking gym puzzle all over again. There's literally no way. So some gyms stay in a solved state when you complete them. This gym doesn't. I have to fucking do the heavy bag tire stack fucking bull crap all over again. And I mean the entire fucking thing. I have to do the entire fucking puzzle all over again. Oh, well that was actually just stupid of me. No, wait, hold on. It goes further. Alright, we'll come back for that in a second because I have to be over here for this one. What up, Alexander? Welcome. We're currently fighting for our sanity. Probably gonna lose this fight. That's okay. You know what? I do need to double check. If I open up the full exit, can I get back in? You know? Like, will that pile of tires stay gone? And I'm not going to fully double check right now, but I've cleared that pile of tires now. So if I lose to Maylene here and have to come back in, we'll check and see. So last time I was having an issue of my attacks were missing and my opponent was doing shit like that. And I was underleveled and just couldn't keep up with the damage that I was taking. Have you seen Pokemon anime? I have watched a fair few of the movies and I've watched all of Indigo League. But that's about where it ends. I want to watch more of the anime. That being, watch the rest of the movies. Well, yeah, no shit, Aerial Ace is way better. Dude, it does the same amount of damage as the previous flying type attack that I had, except it literally can't miss, which is entirely why I replaced the previous flying type move with it. I do read what the moves do when I decide whether or not to take them. I've actually never played this game before. So, I only know of the 4 gym leaders right now that I've already dealt with. And I don't remember their names. Except for Gardania. I can remember that one. I don't remember the other 2 for some reason, though. I only have 3 badges. I'm about to get my 4th badge, hopefully. Hopefully. Work, the one with the red hat. I don't remember that detail, but yeah, I got you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Surely it could have done more damage than that. I also brilliantly did not purchase any potions. Now, last time, Shellos fucking clutched this, so do it again, Shellos. Shellos. What are you doing, Shellos? What is this? What is this we're doing? Thank you for the potato, by the way. Hell yeah, dude. I just pre-ordered my copy. I'll be picking it up, well, my roommate will be picking it up for me Thursday morning. I gotta work that morning. What are we learning? You're not big enough to make use of Body Slam, dude. Rain Dance, Mud Sport. I don't really want Body Slam. Could be useful, but... I'm so ass at these games, by the way. Oh. Yeah, too late for that. Sending in Lucario. This is my highest level Pokemon right now. Not really. Weakens electric type moves. I'm probably going to replace that move eventually anyway. Oh, dude, duh, I know. There's a good reason I left Shellos out. And that's it. That's it right there. That's why I left Shellos out. Alright, bye, Barrel. Assuming that doesn't kill it, we'll get a little bit of damage procced off on Rock Smash. I suppose I should probably buy some potions. It might be an intelligent thing to do. Oh, it's got fucking Drain Punch, dude. Oh, that's a problem. I forgot it had Drain Punch. Now, if only it was Torterra and I had Giga Drain, not Mega Drain. That did so little! Would Tackle be better? Not for a while, apparently. What up, Skoggle? How you doing? It was a rhetorical question. Obviously, the answer was no. Obviously, I knew the answer. Did you not hear the tone in my voice as I said it? After testing 2 other moves that were equally worthless. My guy! I know you're a little literal sometimes, but like I definitely thought at least some amount of sarcasm and rhetorical nature would be fuck! I gotta do the whole fucking puzzle again! Holy shit, no, dude, no. No! I'm not doing the whole fucking puzzle a 4th goddamn time. And I will go fucking train in the grass. But in the weaker area where I don't have to deal with fucking gravelers exploding on me. No, I didn't buy potions. I'm gonna go buy potions now instead of fucking ranting about whatever else I was ranting about. I'm guessing this is a mall and there's not a Pokemart here. Cool. I gotta fucking find what floor potions are on. Yes, thank you for the warm welcome. Sell me shit. Now I'll take 10. And these? I'll take 10. And I'll take some aspirin if you have it. Some ibuprofen. I'm absolutely just gonna get fucking annihilated in this battle. These ace trainers were so difficult last time. Granted, they're not double teaming me this time. That, and I'm several levels higher than I was previously. $500? It's actually a lot closer to 800. 780. Divided in 2. Nope, not gonna switch. Staravia needs the levels, not anyone else on my team. That's rough. That Licky Tongue didn't actually attack me even once. It confused me. Sure, but he did not attempt to actually do damage at all. I didn't mean to do that yet. I wanted to take the EXP share off of Shellos. Is it bug flying or rock flying? I think it's rock flying. If it was bug flying, flying type still would have been good against it, but it wasn't good against it. So I think it has the rock typing. Oh, ground flying. Well, the logic I was following getting ready to use water type attacks was just as good. Oh yeah, I've played X and Y. This is actually the last game of the main series that I still needed to play. Because I started with Generation 5. So I had played 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But I hadn't played 1, 2, 3, or 4. So over the course of like the last year and a half, I've been playing all of the old Pokemon games that I'd never played before. This is the last one. And then we're caught up on the entirety of Pokemon. For the most part. The entirety of the main series games. There's a ton of spin-off games that I still need to play. And I will be playing. Like, I know we're supposed to be training Staravia, but, like, this guy, that's super effective? You call that super effective? You fucking tickled him. He's flying type, too. I'll use Spark and see if that does more damage. Stockpiled, too. Dark would have been just as effective, my guy. Luxio is Dark type, too, dude. No, he's not. Luxray is Dark type. Eat my shorts. Okay, then. Why did I think it had Dark type? There's literally one electric Dark type Pokemon. And it was introduced in Generation 8. Fucking finally, dude! God damn! That's been We've been waiting for that for too long. But I guess that means Shellos reached level 30. He made some concerning noises at us. Alright, dude. Chill. To the Pokemon Center. To heal. My shoulder hurts, dude. My neck is all tense. I forgot that the music changed between day and night. I was like, why is everything so, like, slow? I feel like I just walked into an expensive lounge. And, like, I'm in a movie that's set in the 50s in New York. While, you know, the Italian mob is still in control. Yeah, kind of, actually. But now I actually need to. Because for God's sakes, do I need Staravia to start picking up some fucking levels, dude. Only you? Nah. I don't want to fight you. You suck and I can't use Staravia against you. I'll fight him if both of them want fights again. Motherfucker, dude. You know what? Fine. It's gonna be more worth it to actually fight him and get some level of XP where possible than not at all, you know? Oh, ground flying. Barrel should be able to handle it. Oh god, man, something's fucking not right. Might flinch, I think. I think that's the one that causes you to flinch. Super effective. Oh, I mean, around here the sun's been down for like an hour and a half already. But in-game, it's because it's after 8 p.m. That's when it changes to night. If I get Staravia to level 30, I should be able to take on the gym again. And I mean, it's almost there. It's at level 29 currently. No. The only thing I've seen regarding the Diamond and Pearl anime at all, like literally the only thing I've seen related to Diamond and Pearl and Platinum is the movie Arceus and the Jewel of Life. That's the most I've interacted with that part of the anime. I did already list for you what I have seen, sort of. The only part of the entire anime that I've actually sat down and watched is Indigo League. Otherwise, I've only seen movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Jewel of Life. I've seen the first 7 movies and Arceus and the Jewel of Life. And I've seen the live action movie. Oh, I've watched Pokemon Origins, I think it's called. The, like, 4-episode short series on Amazon Prime that follows Red's battle. Or Red's adventure. And there's another movie I've seen. Oh, I've seen Pokemon Black and Pokemon White, both versions of the movie. I've seen the Keldeo, or Kyurem and the Swords of Justice, I think it's called. I've seen that one. I'm trying to think what else I've seen. I know I'm still forgetting something. I'll pull up the list of movies real quick. If I could type. Oh god. Fucking IMDb has got it all fucked up, but you know, we're there. So Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, Pokemon 2000, Pokemon 3, Spell of the Unknown, Pokemon Forever, Celebi Voice of the Forest, Pokemon Heroes, Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker, Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. I've seen all of those. I still need to watch Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, Ranger and the Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of Sea, The Rise of Darkrai, Giratina, the Sky Warrior. So 8, 9, 10, and 11, I still need to watch. I've seen Arceus and the Jewel of Life. I have not seen Pokemon. I have not seen number 13, Pokemon Zoroark Master of Illusions. I've seen 14, both versions of the movie. Pokemon White, Victini Zekrom, and Pokemon Black, Victini and Reshiram. I've seen 15, Kyurem, Swords of Justice. I have not seen 16, Genesect and the Legend Awakened, which I think has like the Mega Mewtwo or whatever in it. I haven't seen Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction. Have not seen Hoopa and Clash of Ages. And yeah, I haven't seen the last two either. Volcanion, the Mechanical Marble, or I Choose You. I haven't seen any of those. 21 movies, and I've seen 1 through 7, 11 of them. I'm a long ways off. And when I say Indigo League, I specifically mean literally just the part where Ash is doing the Indigo League. I haven't seen the Orange Islands, otherwise known as Season 2. My guy, I already gave that answer. I already answered that question. That was part of the information I just listed out for you. I'm not sitting here trying to be an ass. I hope you don't think I'm being an ass. I've kind of been an ass all night. I'm in a weird mood where I am very happy that I am playing more Pokemon, but also a little irritable. You're fine, man. You're fine. I'm a little on edge today. And that is not your fault, so I'm not... Yeah, you shut it, you. What did I think of Pokemon Origins? It was really good. I would have liked it to be a little bit longer. or at least for us, or say instead of it being a little longer, because it's like 4 episodes for the Kanto games, give us another 4 episodes for the Johto games, and another 4 episodes for the Hoenn, and so on and so forth. Give us more of the Pokemon Origin style anime, where it's strictly following the canon of the games. I would have loved to have more of that. Stockpiled 2, that is not good. Oh, roommate's home. Hi, Bulb. Paralyzed is very good. Like, my neck seriously is hurting a little bit right now, and it's like... It's the kind of hurt where if I try to breathe in too deeply, it makes my neck hurt more. Because I keep fucking coughing, dude. God, man. It's not gonna take me out. No. I try very hard to keep my YouTube channel pretty thoroughly curated to, like, only show me theory videos. So, the vast majority of what I'm going to watch on YouTube, like probably 70%, is almost strictly Zelda and Pokemon theory videos. The remaining 30% is going to be a mix of a couple Minecraft YouTubers that I really enjoy watching. A channel that I've gotten a lot more into in the last year called Press A that does a lot of like Pikmin challenges in a sense, and it's fascinating to watch. His very dry delivery on things is wonderful. I've never actually finished Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I think that speaks to a certain extent of that he does do some fantastic Mario stuff too. Not gonna lie, it was pretty awesome watching him try to beat Paper Mario backwards. Fucking wild stuff. I played Leaf Green, not Fire Red. Oh, okay. I can just list them off for you. Okay. I've played Leaf Green. For Generation 2, I've only done the remakes, so I've played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, actually. Generation 3, I've only played the remakes again. Well, I've played Leaf Green, which is a Gen 3 game, but Hoenn, I've only played the remakes. That being Omega Ruby is what I played on stream before we started Platinum. Generation 4, I'm working on Platinum currently. Generation 5, I've played... which one do you get Reshiram? Pokemon Black. So I've played Pokemon Black, and I played Pokemon White too, because I wanted Reshiram for both of them. So I followed the line that... the sequence that gave me Reshiram. I haven't gone back and played the other two, although I own all 4 of those games. For Black, White, Black 2, White 2. Generation 6, I played Pokemon Y, I think, because I like Yveltal better. But I own both games. Generation 7, I played Ultra Moon, but I own Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra... I own Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think I own... Fuck, dude. Oh, yeah, no. I own all 4. Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I only own Omega Ruby, so I haven't played Alpha Sapphire. Generation 8, I own both Sword and Shield. I've played both Sword and Shield. I beat Sword. I was shiny hunting in Shield. So Haven't done all of it yet. And then finally, Generation 9. I have beaten Scarlet, but not Violet. And I don't intend on playing Violet, although I do own both games. So Generation 5 onward, with the sole exception of Alpha Sapphire, I own every single Pokemon game, to include Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And Legends Arceus. But not, but what is it? The picture-taking one? I actually don't own a copy of that. Staravia grew to level 30. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I mean, hopefully you're able to start relatively close to on time. I'm running late today because we still haven't beaten the gym, dude. Like, we still haven't actually fucking beaten this damn gym. I've been working on this gym for 3 hours now. Fucking Maylene is kicking my ass, dude. But Staravia is level 30 now, so we're gonna heal up at the Pokemon Center. Excuse me. And hope we can manage something. Do I like Cyrus and Team Galacticons? Yeah, so far. I haven't encountered Cyrus and the Galactic Grunts enough to make a solid determination on that. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. I am thoroughly enjoying this game so far. It is definitely one of the better Pokemon games I've ever played. And I'm going to have to, you know, go back and play some of my other favorites at some point to, like, determine where it's really going to wind up in the standings. Dude, Scarlet and Violet was rushed. Like, the game sucked. Like, beautiful, beautiful open world, but the roster of Pokemon they added just were lackluster, and there wasn't fucking anything to do in the games. It took me the better part of a day to beat the game. A day. I would like to spend a little bit more time playing a Pokemon game, dude. Yeah, the YouTube UI did change slightly. And frustratingly, they turned my fucking autoplay back on because they updated. I really hate when YouTube does that. I keep autoplay turned off for a very specific reason. Oh yeah, dude, just X and Y were just too short. There are so few new Pokemon, and the game was just too short. Like, it was good, sure, but it was over before you really had time to process that fact. Like, you're like, oh damn, I guess I'm done playing X and Y now. Now, granted, I was very immersed in the story. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. Dude, her puzzle. I hate that I have to fucking do her puzzle every single time I leave and come back. That it can't just... You can't just open the end route, the shortcut back to the start, and it's A-okay. They did take their time with Sun and Moon, but then they still released a... Like, they took a while. I think, wasn't it... Let me double check release dates here. So Omega Ruby released in 2014. That would have come after X and Y. So Sun and Moon release date 2016. Well, okay, so 2 years was actually kind of rapid at that point, but it still would have been 4 years since X and Y. I believe. Oh, no, sorry. 3 years since X and Y. Bulb. You fucking dirty bastard. But no, it was actually relatively fast. Like, they did Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire within a year of X and Y releasing, and then 2 years later they had Sun and Moon out on the 3DS also. And Sun and Moon, I would not say that they actually properly took their time on that at all, thinking about it, because they kind of released a half-baked game that they then did Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, that is the first time we have ever gotten a remake instantly. They immediately released an updated, expanded version of the game that had more Pokemon, longer story. Like, they immediately fucking turned around with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon to give us a longer, better version of the game. I'm gonna lose again. Legends ZA has day 1 DLC. Jesus Christ, dude. I still can't fucking kill it in one hit. At least I have potions and shit now. And revives. Fucking. Ooh, boy. This gym is doing its absolute damnedest to piss me off. At least there's no more EXP share. No one's soaking up my fucking experience. Do more than a third of its health, please. Still less than half. Rock Tomb, so it hasn't done Identify and Karate Chop yet, but... That is a fucking big L, dude. As much as I want all of the available content, Nintendo can suck my nuts if they... Or, sorry, Game Freak can suck my nuts if they think I'm gonna pay for content which should have been part of the main game. They're fucking delusional pricks. Trying their everything they possibly can to sap as much money out of people as possible. That's all fine and good. I don't. Cool. The leaks look great. Don't care. Keep battling. It will revive and potion Staravia with the next Pokemon. That is fucking insane. Do as much damage as I can with Gastrodon, I think, and then... throw in something else. Drain Punch, dude. It's fucking brutal. Oh, My God. Yeah, I know, dude. But it ain't gonna matter now. So we actually fucking beat her finally. Holy sweet Jesus. Oh, 1300 XP would have been so good for Staravia. 1400 XP, 1398. Like, shit, dude. Yeah, give me that shit. Fucking snatch it from her. I don't see why you would hate Intimidate. That is a good ability. Damn it. No. Oh, Dawn. Hi. Galactic Goons took my Pokédex. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and we'll have to remember that Dawn needs help and take care of that next time. We're gonna save and quit in here. Have I heard of Inscription? Oh, are you gonna copy pasta on me? You gonna drop your whole ass copy pasta? I have heard of Inscription, yes. I've also heard of your exceptionally long, handcrafted, every time message. I believe you've done it to me once before. Because I specifically remember that happening a couple times. And I can't remember if, like, I was just present in Bulb's chat. I'm pretty sure you've done it to me once or twice, but oh dear Lord, he's a typing. All right. Gosh dang it. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. My throat's starting to hurt. My voice is going. I need to. I haven't read any of the Pokemon manga. None of it. Like, literally none of it. I think it's... I'm gonna check, but I think it's... I want to say it's in my wish list. Because you've mentioned it before, and I looked into it. Sorry, I am getting over a cold. I am fucking suffering. I've been talking for way too long. Oh my god, dude. No, it is not in my wish list. Fuck, man. Card game horror game. Okay. Ugh. Alright. That's gonna be it for tonight. Let's swap to the camera only. Get our outro in and out real quick. We are back. We had to take like 2 weeks off because last week, Thursday, I was fucking... The week before that Thursday, when we should have been streaming Zelda that week, the same week as the last time we did Pokemon, I don't know, man. Like, I was exhausted. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I was, like, fucking overworked that week. I was scheduled 33 hours. I worked 39 hours by the end of Saturday. Insane. I was fucking dead. And then last week, concert on Tuesday. Obviously couldn't stream. And then sick on Thursday. Still recovering, I guess. But, yeah, so sorry about all that. We were gone for fucking 2 weeks. Insane. Should not have been the case, but here we are. We'll be back again on Thursday. I have a relatively short work day on Thursday, thankfully, so we shouldn't be too tired. I do need some water. That would help a lot, wouldn't it? So probably why I wasn't coughing the entire first half of stream as bad. So I was drinking the entire time. Oh, yeah, that helps a little. That helps a little. We'll be back on Thursday with more Zelda. Hope you guys are ready for Tears of the Kingdom again. And for those of you who might have forgotten, we are playing in Spanish, which is... It's been rough. I can understand a tiny, tiny little bit of it. I can't understand much of it. Thankfully, it's really only the voice acting in Spanish. I left the, Yeah, he's done that to me like 3 times. And it's been fucking awful every time. I've also been very loud as I've been talking throughout all streams, so I know that's not helping either. I'm going extra with my voice, and it's not necessary. But I need to get off. I hope you guys have a good night. I've had a good night. Pokemon Platinum's been a ton of fun. I will see you guys again on Thursday, so have a wonderful couple of days. Good.